What's up, my cherry bomb? On today's video, I'm going to be sharing some mind-blowing fragrances that I have in my collection. These are some fragrances that I'm currently enjoying, and these are some fragrances that's pretty new to my collection that I feel like that are probably some of the best fragrances on the market right now. A lot of these are some new releases, and a lot of these have been here, but they're new to my collection. And if that sounds like something that you're definitely interested in, girl, go ahead and grab a seat, grab a drink, and let's get right into this video. The first fragrance that I find that is super mind-blowing is a fragrance that I wore for my anniversary. It's also a fragrance that I bought because I hit 300K on Instagram. I was looking for a fragrance that was different, that was probably new to my collection, that had a different vibe, but that was perfect for the summertime. And when I went to the cosmetic store, I found that specific fragrance. It was something that was on my wish list, but y'all know some of these houses have price gouged their fragrances, and the prices are like out of this world. And I'm super excited. This is a fragrance that is super mind-blowing. It's so different, and everything from this specific line hits, in my opinion. It was amazing to have this fragrance for my anniversary and 100K on Instagram. So without further ado, the fragrance is Ford Soleil Brillant. To me, it's like the perfect blend between a fall and summer fragrance. It is so bright and like, it's almost like citrusy, but like woody. This is a fragrance that I really enjoy, and my husband enjoys it too. So during our anniversary, we was down south in Miami, and I wore this fragrance on the first day, and honestly, it's gonna always give me that memory. It was super beautiful. It's very long lasting, and honestly, the projection on this is beast mode. And y'all know Tom Ford is a hit or miss when it comes to projection, especially the private blend line. I don't know what it is, but some of them are not projecting and some of them do project long. Thank God this was one that projects so long, and it's long lasting, and it's super crazy, and I feel like it's super unique too. Anything from the Soleil line is amazing, but out of all of the Soleil line, this one and the one that I wore for my wedding day, which was Orchid Soleil, are the ones that's the most unique out of the other ones. This is actually more close to Orchid Soleil because I feel like his fragrances was more unique back in the day. I know he lost his partner in crime and he ended up selling the company, but he made this fragrance around that time where he lost his partner in crime, and I get it. But yeah, there was no creativity in the Tom Ford brand. I feel like this one and Eben Fumi are the last two that were really creative. After that, everything else is just like, let me just put some fragrance notes together and just throw it out there. I hope his house do not come like the Mugler house, where fragrance is like probably the last option now because they just not giving nothing original. I hope it doesn't become like that because I really like Tom Ford. But outside of all of that, this fragrance is mind-blowing and I love it. You should definitely check this out. The next one that caught me by surprise is one from Amouage, and this one is either you like it or you don't like it. I see a lot of people saying that they don't like it, and I noticed that those are the people that are super new to niche. So this is not something that I would tell a new niche lover to get. And I understand how some people that do have a lot of niche fragrances probably wouldn't even like this too, because they just probably don't like the scent profile. Amouage is just such a unique house and an artistic house. It's not for the weak, you know, and I'm not saying that you guys are weak if you don't like it, you know, physically, but like the profiles are like so extravagant and complex. It's not for everyone. It's more of a artistic side of fragrance than just regular crowd pleasing fragrance, and I actually enjoy that about Amouage. There are some fragrances that I cannot stand, but this one is very nice, y'all. It is so sexy, and I get so much compliments out of it. With it being a fragrance that not a lot of people like, specifically people that are not into niche fragrances, I get a lot of compliments from them, which is super weird. It's guidance, you guys. First of all, the packaging, breathtaking. I put a poll up on my communities tab to see what you guys are liking and what y'all don't like, what fragrances are overhyped, and this one, I've seen a lot of that. I always recommend for people to test these out first, but I love Guidance. It's such a beautiful spring and summertime fragrance, super woody, super extravagant, in your face, and it's super elegant and also complex and unique. So I'm really been enjoying this. If you haven't tried this already, you can try it at Twisted Lily. It stays sold out, so that means enough people do like it it for it to be that popular. I love it. Really good release from the house of Amouage this year, and it is super mind-blowing for me. It's one of those fragrances that blew my mind. The next fragrance that blew my mind was a gift from Twisted Lily. They gifted this to me for Christmas, and when I opened it, I was so excited. You guys, it is from Gurrlll, and y'all know Gurrlll is probably one of my favorite higher end niche or luxury fragrance houses. Gurrlll just blows my mind every single time, and this one, I just didn't think that I was gonna fall in love with another Gurrlll until I smelled this one. I'm just like, dang, Gurrlll done got me again. Gurrlll La Capitale. This is the perfect fruity fragrance for this time of year. It has a beautiful strawberry and caramel note in it, and then it has that strong Gurrlll DNA that is super pungent, in your face, long lasting. Basically, to me, a higher end version of like those Arabian style fragrances. I feel like this have that type of DNA. It's so strong. It's like there's oud in it, but there's not oud in this. I love this fragrance. Look at it. I have a good little dent in this. You do not need that much sprays with these fragrances. I really love La Capitale. I just wish that they came in 100 ml. I love this, and every single time someone smells this on me, they just can't get enough of it. It is so sexy and so alluring, and this literally blew my mind. The next one is a green vanilla fragrance, Wilhelm Perfumery Poets of Berlin. The packaging, I really like their packaging. It is so different from any packaging I've ever seen before. It is beautiful. It's like a juicy, sweet green fragrance. You have that vanilla, and you open up with like it kind of gives me fig vibes, but like super green, like it's not even ripe yet. I like this one, and when I smelled it, I was just like, dang, I didn't know that they could make vanilla any better, you know? Like, because vanilla is only so much that you could do with it. Now, Wilhelm Perfumery was like, yeah, I'm gonna show you how I make a vanilla, and I like it. It is so unique, and I think that you guys should definitely try this out. My mind was blown out of this world, and this is very underrated. A lot of people don't really talk about it, but it is a really good fragrance. This next one is one that I literally called my signature scent for this whole summer of 2023. Y'all, it's from The Mean, Blue Heart. Now, this have been sold out on Twisted Lily for the longest. And I think it's only at Twisted Lily you can get this for a real decent price. And of course, with my discount code CHERYSTV10, it's been sold out for a while, and I'm so sorry for mentioning it, but I really enjoyed this fragrance. When I smelled this fragrance, it literally took me back to when I first started to smell niche fragrances and indie fragrances. Like, I didn't know that it could get any more complex. That's how I felt with this one. Like, this literally made me go crazy because I felt like I smelled all scent profiles. And then when I smelled this, I'm like, saffron and coconut, like what? It is so unique. It is so different from any coconut fragrance that I have in my collection. And a lot of my coconuts are not the same, but this one takes the crown for being complex, very different, elegant, sexy, all of the above. It is such a really good one, and it's so long lasting, and it's perfect for this time of year, especially during the hot weather. I used this when I was on vacation. I used it when I'm back. I love layering it with a different type of fragrance. I can't put it down. It's such a good one, you guys. You really can't go wrong with this. It is so unique. The next one is one that my friend was hyping up so much, and I was just like, oh my God, I need to put my nose on this because she's always talking about this. And when I did, y'all, talk about, I did not look back. I had to get it. Lamar by Gurrlll. Now, this is a different one. Now, this one is a juicy pineapple fragrance, and to me, it has a beautiful rose fragrance. It's kind of giving me Hakivat Delina and its own fragrance. Now, when you smell this, you're not going to smell Delina. And when you smell it, you're not going to smell Hakivat. You're definitely going to smell Lamar. But it's like it takes the best notes from Delina and the best notes of Hakivat and put it together to make something magical, you know? It's such a beautiful pineapple fragrance that I feel like everyone needs to have in their collection. It is perfectly unisex, so a man and a woman can wear this. Girl, let me tell y'all something. Every single time I wear this, let's just say if I don't be careful, someone's going to try to snatch me up in the road. It's beastly and it's super long lasting. I spray this on my clothes, forget about it. It's gonna stay there for weeks. Super long lasting, super delicious. I love this, and I really want to dive into the house of Gurrlll a little bit more. Their fragrances are to die for, and of course the packaging is breathtaking. Now, this next one is one that I personally, if I smelled it in store, I would not purchase, but having it in my collection and after wearing it a couple times, I see the beauty in it, and I'm just like, whoa. Now, this kind of did remind me of Libre by YSL. Think about Libre, but like if YSL had like a private line, which they do, and then they decided to make a higher end version of Libre. Rose Sapphire by the mean. When I first smelled it, I was like, dang, this smells like something that I know. And then when I spread it on my skin, I was like, Libre. But then it dried down to like the most craziest lavender fragrance. And I was just like, man, this literally smells like Libre's older cousin. It is so sexy. This is something that I could see a corporate woman wearing, a corporate guy wearing. Super elegant, super chic, super classy. And one thing I like about this, it kind of screams out signature scent. So I can see someone wearing this as their signature scent and they're gonna always stand out. Super long lasting. One thing about the Mean, their projection and sillage never fails. Compliment getter. I only wore this, I'm not gonna lie, maybe 4 times. So I need to wear it some more because I test out fragrances so much and I'm blown away by a lot of fragrances that I don't go back to some of the fragrances that I really truly love. And this is one that I have grown to love, and I'm like, you know what, let me get some more wear out of this. So I probably will put this on my tray next month. I really like this. It is a staple to have in the collection. I wouldn't say to get it if you already have Libres, only because I feel like that scent profile, you'll probably get tired of it. But if you don't have Libre or you only have one Libre, I would definitely check this one out because it's super nice. Now this next one, when it came out in the summertime, I said, girl, I have to have this in my collection. And when Twisted Lily sent it to me, I was so thankful because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is such a pretty tiara fragrance. Lust for Sun. You guys, this right here is so pretty. It is coconut tiara, gardenia. Oh my gosh, it is such a perfect poolside vacation fragrance. Like, it's so versatile. You can wear it all summer long and not get tired. I really like this fragrance from Juliet Has a Gun. Honestly, you guys, this is my only fragrance from Juliet Has a Gun. I smelled a lot of from the collection, but I don't know, none of them spoke to me like this one spoke to me. Not a Perfume is really good, but I already have a lot of those molecule type of fragrances. So I was just like, yeah, I don't need that. But this, girl, get your life. It layers amazing with a lot of other fragrances, but it's amazing on its own as well. If you're looking for like that beautiful coconut fragrance, but more on a floral side, this is it. That is long lasting. Girl, CHERYSTV 10 at Twisted Lily. It's amazing. Now this next one, I'm not gonna really sit on it because I've been talking about it for the past couple of weeks. You guys already know it. Everybody loves it. Gurrrll now. I started off with the Extrait. I should have went with this one first. Wow, this is so beautiful. I love the Extrait, don't get me wrong, but this is more like a every single day type of fragrance, where the Extrait I would wear it at the nighttime. So this is more daytime, Extrait is more nighttime. Or if you want to think about it this way, this is more feminine and Extrait is more masculine. I wear a lot of masculine fragrances, so for me, that's not the most masculine fragrance I've ever smelled. But for the average person or the person that's more of a floral lover, this is definitely amazing, y'all. It's so sexy. And one thing about it is, it's gonna get you the compliments, okay? I'm so happy that this is on my perfume tray for the month of June. So your girl's gonna definitely get all the wears that I can get with this fragrance. I was testing it out the first day I got it, already an instant compliment. So definitely check this one out if you haven't smelled this already. Gurrrll is one to smell because it is worth every single penny, even full price, to be honest with you guys. So this is another one you can get on Twisted Lily using code CHERYSTV10. This next one is one that probably is the most unique one out of all of these that I've smelled, and this one really blew my mind when I smelled it because I just could not understand it. I was like, the girls are always hyping this up, and I spread it on my skin and I was like, okay, this is just the basic floral fragrance. 2 seconds later, I'm like, oh, an hour later, I'm like, oh, I have to have this. And I was so grateful that Fragrance Du Bois actually reached out to me and they sent this to me. And you guys, let me tell y'all something. One thing about Fragrance Du Bois, chef kiss. But when it comes to the fragrance though, it is worth the price of Ford. Oh my gosh. Talk about the most elegant, the most craziest floral fragrance that I ever put my nose on. It is beastly. And honestly, you guys, when you first smell it, you're probably not gonna like it. But give it a couple of minutes. You're gonna fall in love. And the compliments I get with this, oh my gosh, this is like one of those fragrances that I can see a lawyer wearing, or honestly, I could see Rihanna wearing this or Beyonce wearing this, giving off rich energy, very luxe, very upscale, high end. It's definitely luxury. And sometimes people be saying that, okay, is the fragrance worth the price tag? This is one of those fragrances that I feel like that is so worth the price tag. I would buy it over and over again at that price. Now, of course, there's different places you can get discounts. But if those places did not exist, I would definitely get this one full price. Take my card, cash out. I'm ready, okay? I love this one. This is one that you should definitely get your nose on as well. Fragrance Du Bois have really amazing fragrances, and they are blended to perfection. Comment down below what are some fragrances that you've tried recently that are mind-blowing. These are some of mine that I've really been enjoying, and I can't wait till the month of June is over so I can start putting some of these in my rotation to wear them some more. These are some that I've really been enjoying, so let me know what you've been enjoying. If you found value in this video, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe if you made it this far, girl, because you know you want to join the Cherry Bombs. You guys, I'll link everything in the description box below. If I have discount codes, which I do for a majority of these, it will be in the description box below. Until we see each other again, please, 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 please stay safe and keep on smelling fragrances. Bye, Cherry Bombs.